Should we go to France? What do you mean no?
I'm gonna miss you.
Oh good, I can plug the internet into my head. With the orange. Proper zombie. Sudocrem is really good for dry lips, but just don't put it inside. Don't eat it. This is a look. Just a scary look.
My socks are too long.
Okay, so don't share my secret with too many people, but if you come over here instead of over there where the bridge is, you can get some good shots of the castle, and if you sort of crouch down here, and not many people come over here to do it, and it's next to where the dragon is, so that's where I am. There are a lot of kids. If you are coming here, or to any theme park for that matter, please pay attention to this sign. I just queued for Pirates of the Caribbean twice in a row. The first time, I was in the second row back. People in front were using flash photography, which doesn't sound like a big deal. But the most annoying part was there was an English family behind me. The dad had like a proper camera with a proper flash. And I don't know if you know of Pirates of the Caribbean, it's an atmospheric ride. They've made it absolutely perfect with the lighting, so it ruins it to have flash photography in it. I know it's... shut up, let me complain. I queued again, and then the people next to me were doing it, and the people behind me were doing it. Oh my god, just stop, don't be here, don't go away. This is my balcony, and the exit to our hotel is just a few along here, and then you walk here, and this is supposed to be our entrance to the path. The only problem is, on the way out yesterday, after about 3 o'clock, they don't let you out that one, and you have to go right to the opposite side to get out and then walk all the way back around, which defeats the purpose of spending £500 a night on a room for its location. our entrance is here. My room is here. And that's the entrance to the hotel, so we come out down there. So I had a panic attack earlier and I filmed like the come down of it, but I was really upset and really anxious, so I'm going to re-record it now that I'm calm. Went in the park at about 9:30 this morning and did some stuff, and by about 12:30 I was fed up and starving because I didn't eat breakfast either. I got back to my room at about 1 and housekeeping hadn't been yet, so I was a bit like, oh. I waited for almost an hour. I was just sitting on the end of the bed getting really anxious, thinking, oh my god, I've got a headache, I'm starving, I didn't want to start making food, and then they knock. So I waited ages for them, but then I went to reception and said, can I just get a couple of bits that I need? But this is the point when anxiety really kicked in, because I needed to get away from the park. It was far too busy earlier for me, so it started to make me really anxious. People sort of nudge into you and they did, you know, no. So I wrote on a piece of paper my room number and 2 towels, 3 mugs, and then 2 other things that were maybes, but I thought I might not get, but it's okay that I don't need it. Because I thought they might be replaced each day, but they're not. So I thought if I could go and get them, which is what I have to do sometimes at other hotels, that's fine. But then she said, yeah, I'll get them to bring up, they'll only be a couple of minutes. I waited in the room for, it was about half an hour that I was pacing back and forth in the room, and then I stood in the doorway and then they sort of saw me like waiting. I was like, okay, and then it was another 10 minutes and she brought towels, this other woman, towels, and I said, can I please have mugs? And she's like, yeah, I'll go and get them. 40 fucking minutes goes by, or about 20 minutes go by, and that's when I get fed up and I drag the stool over to the door to sit there, and I was getting really anxious and I was fucking crying. I was just really, I needed to go to bed, basically, just be away from other people. After a cup of tea. So ultimately, it ended up fine. Took them about 40 minutes to come and bring those mugs. And I wanted to like get washed and everything to go and do the parade, but everything sort of turned out okay. I just didn't get to eat breakfast until 3:30, I think it was. Oh. I don't quite pull off the mystique look. So about 4:45, I decided to go and see if I can get a spot for the parade, and I go and it's obviously packed at that point. So I not run, that would be dangerous. So I get through all the crowds and I go to Pirates, and Pirates was pretty much empty, so it was awesome. And then it started to get dark, so I was sitting on a bench looking at Captain Hook's ship, and it was just so cool and it was really peaceful because everybody was watching the parade. And then I was just sort of wandering around and I went back on Star Tours. I used my fast pass for that and I was at the front, and it was like a 45-minute wait. But my fast pass, I was the front of that queue, so it was like, yay! And this one, I went on it yesterday, but today it was the newer Star Wars ones. So Kylo Ren was the baddie instead of Vader. And it was actually really cool as well. There was one part when the ship like landed on its side, and luckily I was against the wall. Luckily I was against the wall anyway, so I wasn't killing anybody. And then when I tried to leave, there were crowds and crowds. You know how they prepare to look at the castle and there might be fireworks, but it's just sort of a projection on the castle here. There was a few fireworks, but not like Florida. There were crowds facing the wrong way, and I was like, what's going on? Over at the entrance there's a big Christmas tree, and there was this Minnie and Mickey's Christmas show that I didn't know was going on, and I was trying to get through these crowds because that's where the exit is. And I managed to get through, and when I got to the end, near the exit, there was this small road, and the staff had started to sort of say, no, can you stop, everybody stop crossing the road. And I was at the front, and that's where the characters exited, so I got like a front view of them going to bed. And Minnie waved at me. It was in portrait mode because I thought I was only going to use it for my Instagram story. I'm going to stop talking now because I need to wash.